All right, Download Squad here. We are with Chris Saad from dataportability.org, and awesome. Tell us about data portability.
Data portability. We're running a project which the idea is to make all social sites and sites that aren't yet social, or sites that have nothing to do with social, make them talk to each other in a really easy way. So if you imagine like you walk into the hall here and there's like Wi-Fi hotspots and you just hit connect and it works. Well, that used to be really, really hard. There's a bunch of really complicated technology that makes that work. But they just all got together and came up with best practices and called it Wi-Fi, and it just works. So data portability is about getting together all this complicated technology stuff, but making it so simple that you just got a logo, you hit connect, and it works.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we're working with Google, Facebook, MySpace has not officially said anything, but VP of Engineering recently said they want to support data portability. Dig, Facebook, all those guys, and they're joined the conversation, and we want to make it happen.
Fantastic. So it's a great way for people to be able to have all their stuff talk to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you imagine like if you go to Flickr and you upload all your photos, and then you go to Facebook and they want to share your photos on Facebook, you got to re-upload them and re-describe them. In our scenario, it might say, oh, hey, we worked out you use Flickr. Do you mind if we share the photos with Flickr? And you'd say yes or no.
So the user still has control over what services can see all of their information?
Oh yeah, totally. So it would say, is it okay for us to grab your photos from Flickr? And Flickr would then say, is it okay for us to give your photos to Facebook? And you'd say yes or no, and you can. So it's not about forcing you to share your data, it's about giving the option to do that.
How difficult are you finding it working with all of these disparate fiefdoms that have been created and getting them to sort of get on board with this openness thing?
Yeah, it's been interesting. The major vendors seem really keen, actually. They've been super keen.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, they've all come to us and they've all said, we really want to make this happen. Some of them have even said to us, we want to make sure it's not a PR thing. We want to let us know how we can help. The standards groups have been interesting as well because they're their own little fiefdoms as well.
And they have their own little politics and things that they want to accomplish.
Yeah, and we're really all about the standards groups. Like, they've done all the hard work. Really all we're doing is, like I said, Wi-Fi is just a really pretty brand on top of a lot of really hard work and a lot of really great technology. So we're trying to highlight their work, put it into context and tell a story about it that vendors can understand and bank on. End users can look for a logo and go, oh right, I can keep connect, and developers know, oh well, this is the way I make these standards work together. So it's a story for all the pieces of the ecosystem. So yeah.
Fantastic.